Christchurch, the big smoke.
Right, now let's go and have a look at the smoker and put some shit on.
We'll go check the smoker out and we'll bloody skedaddle, go back home, and then we've got a live session tonight on the Instagram, me and Anna, to go through fascia therapy. Anna does fascia therapy and healing and Reiki and all the rest of that wonderful stuff.
I lived on a farm out in Iowa. I pulled the corn and I worked in the hay. Got trapped by a girl.
Got a perfect little hole down here. So that's how high above the smoke. Did he wipe these?
Well, you tell me something, Mr. Lumberjack. Is it one for forward, three for back? Is it two for stop,
that on.
Four for go?
Sweet.
Getting on it, eh?
Yeah, that's right.
Boy, ask a whistle
Thick
pump.
slice, about
I don't know.
1/4 inch. You don't want them too thin, you don't want them too thick. Ready?
You don't cut timber on a windy day. Stay out of the
I
woods
feel like
when
a
the
gangster.
moisture's low. Or you ain't
Ding,
gonna
ding,
live
ding, ding,
Feijoa
ding,
flavour?
ding. Feijoa flavour. On my Feijoa trees. Anyway.
Lumberjack.
Feijoa.
Forward and three for back. Is it two for stop?
Look at my meat.
Four for
Look at my meat. Yo, ma.
Boy, ask a whistle pump. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, ma.
Well, you work
So you want to put one on top?
morning to night.
Right, so you done that
Laugh
one?
and sing and you cuss and fight. On Saturday night you
To get my smoker going.
Oh, everything good takes time.
Everything good takes time.
And on a Sunday morning your pockets are clean.
New experiment, venison ribs.
Will you tell me something,
Yeah.
Mr. Lumberjack? Is it one
smoke
for
show.
forward and three for back? Is
Yeah.
it two for stop or four for go?
My kitchen's not getting any more
Boy,
finished.
ask a whistle pump. I don't
That was a lovely
know.
cup of Dan's homemade Feijoa wine. Hey Dan, what's that thing there?
Right, so that thing there, in the early days when they didn't have four-wheel drive tractors, they had these things that clicked onto the side of the, bolted on the side of the back wheel of the tractor. And then, so that goes on in these little things here. They had 4 of those on it, with pins in it, bolts in it, and that, what that did was, that got them out of the swamp and shit. That's good, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. That. Lots of drawing and catching on fire.
Once I got a bit of a bigger place in Canada, based in my shop for the butchering. This cooker comes out, the guy just comes out,
It's not bad. Pretty happy with that. Just need to get a black plug face, 2 black plug faces, and put those on, and then no more nails it in, fix it all into place, hard wax it again, and it's done. Cracking day on the coast. It's been pissing down for a week. Now look at it. We've got 2 days of fun weather. I should be out adventuring, but I've still got a lot of stuff to do here. We may go adventuring this afternoon. Charlie is fixing his bike. He's actually at school, but his bike's there, and we're almost ready to torque the head on, but the bloody torque wrench won't fit. We need a torque ring spanner. Didn't even know you could get those, so my torque wrench has been rendered ineffective. I'm going to roost up the road and see Lockie at the mechanics and see if he's got a torque ring spanner that we can torque the head on with, and then hopefully she fires into life. Oh, still have to rebuild the slave cylinder too. Left my wallet at Dan the Man's yesterday when I went up to get the table edge planed, so I'm going to roost up on the 950 Super Motard to grab that this afternoon. Might go for a ride with Dan. Right now we're making new 10 poles. For the Spruce Moose, hopefully we've got the last prototype finished and ready to roll into production, but I still have to test this last prototype, and that's in Christchurch. So I'm going to have to roll to Christchurch this weekend for the 4-wheel drive expo, which is probably last weekend by the time you guys see this, and then pick up the tent and then use it and test it out a bit more in the snow and the rain and make sure that the new design is effective. So we've strengthened a few bits in it, we've added another layer, double layer now, to stop the condensation hopefully, and a few other bits and pieces, some longer flaps on the front doors. Finally, after 2 years of research and development, the Spruce Moose is almost ready to go into production. These go on the end of the poles, so you can just stab them straight into the ground through the loops. Less fluffing around, set it up. This stuff's just a 2-part resin, part A, part B, mix it together. Araldite's pretty good. Good dogs. Eat them up. Boy racer time. We're going to Christchurch. Sonny really wants to see what this boy racer scene's all about, so we're going to check it out. Join us. Also, we're going to go to the 4-wheel drive expo. Oh, stretch the legs, Arthur's pass. Good girls. Oi, get in. This is karma. We're going to buy a boar too, and karma's going to pay it forward. Give us some good karma. Buy a boar and they'll give a boar. How cool is that?
Okay, and I will scan your ball for you.
There you go. Scan your ball.
There we go.
When was the last time you had your ball scanned, Sonny? Dogs might be a bit thirsty. Doggy wogs. Interesting fact, basketball is now proving to be more popular than rugby. I just went to Leaston Upholstery and picked up the tent, the Spruce Bruce, and it's so far, the research and development and the build of this tent's cost me $4,000. It's going to be cost price of over $4,000 just to make the bloody things. So I don't know what to do about that. I guess I'll see if any of you fellas want to buy one for that price. I was hoping to sell them 2 to 2.5, but it's $4,200 just to make them. Bloody hell. And that's not including the poles. That's cut your own poles, but that's easy enough. That's for the heavy duty canvas, so 12-ounce ripstop canvas, double layer back. They're pretty bomb proof. I'll show you the new design when I get it set up. It's a bomb-proof setup, but that's expensive. So Dylan's gonna do a bit of research and try find some lighter gauge canvas, because it doesn't have to be that heavy gauge. I just went that heavy gauge because that's all he had. He didn't have any light gauge stuff. So yes, bloody hell, we'll try to go to 6-ounce, I guess, 6-ounce ripstop, and just reinforce the points where it needs to be reinforced and try to lower that cost down. Bloody hell. That's a bugger. I was hoping the cost would be $1,500 to $2,000 and I'd be able to sell them for 2.5, take a $500 cut, but it doesn't really cut the mustard, does it? Anyway, when I get the new costings with the lighter weight canvas, I'll let you guys know, and I'll run you through to the design of the tent, which is pretty bomb-proof now. And if anyone wants to pre-order, they can when I get the updated price. So stay tuned for that. Now we're going to go see another friend who's not doing too well. She's a bit sick. Drop her off some groceries. She's a bit sick and a bit broke at the moment. Solo mum, so we'll go and give her some groceries, and then I'll go see the therapist, go in and see Anna, and then we'll cruise around town, eh Sonny?
Yep.
We've got a heap of jobs to do. Currently cruising the streets of Christchurch trying to find these boy races, but we're not having any luck. We've seen a couple. They didn't even want to race. The only guy that wanted to race was a guy in a Prado Land Cruiser, and we kicked his ass, didn't we, lads? Anyway, we're trying to find Facebook pages and Googling, and we just can't seem to find any boy races. We're just going to keep doing laps. Riccarton, Morehouse Ave. Those are no cruising zones though, so I don't know where they go these days. Anna's trying to Google, but she can't find them.
I could just put it on my Facebook, but I feel like that's going to lower my cred quite a lot.
What? Does anyone know who the boy races are?
Yeah. Should I do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do an Instagram post. Any boy races out there? They won't see it. The boy races will be too busy racing other boys.
I think we're too early.
Be on
I don't think boy
Instagram.
races go out at 8 o'clock. I think they wait till 10. That's why it's no cruising from 10 till 5 a.m.
Oh, I'm tired. I want to go to bed. I don't want to go look for boy races. This is rubbish. Anyway, you're not even allowed to race anymore. Sustain loss of traction, and they impound the vehicle, don't they?
They do.
That's crazy. Just as well I've got a full-time four-wheel drive. If I'm sustaining traction loss, the cops won't be able to catch me because they'll be gone. Whoa, there's one. Oh, we found our first boy racer, and it's a mean as American car. It's a V8. I don't know what it is. It sounds divine. Pedal to the metal, we're slow motion racing. I don't think we can class ourselves as boy racers because my car doesn't actually have to blow off valve. It's got a blow off valve, but it's very quiet.
Oh, and that dude says fuck.
Just hear it. Can we please get 3 small chocolate sundaes and 2 strawberry sundaes, please?
Chocolate.
This boy racing stuff's awesome.
Caramel. Who wanted caramel?
Nobody.
Alright, we found them.
Everyone's got red cars and white cars.
A BMW. Of course you got a. Of course there's always BMWs. Like
All sorts of cars.
Oh, and there's.
English.
There's an old Beamer there. Oh, this is where they all hang out, MPD, and then I guess they figure out where they're going to go cruise, and then they cruise. A couple of girl races, beat that I see. Sonny's just cruising around with the handycam, filming some of the rides there. Hey Sonny, make sure you go get that fella's car over there. That one's pretty sweet. Cool, eh, Sonny?
Yeah, it's a seatbelt on the door. I've never seen this.
They're all lined up. It looks like they're about to make a move somewhere, but they're scattering. They're all, one went that way, one turned right, the other one went straight up. They must have organised somewhere to meet, and then they just all go different ways, and then they meet up wherever they're going to meet. Oh, he's just as fast as we are. That was a pretty equal race there. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, rack that thing up, bro. Something's popped in the car. We've got smoke coming up. We've lost power. It's only running on 2 or 3, so I'm not too sure what it is, but it's not good. Just a quick stop at the beach on the way to the 4-wheel drive expo. Bloody car's gone into limp mode, check engine lights on, and the turbo sport mode light is flashing. So I suspect one of the spark plug leads is faulty, and that's to cause misfires and cause the catalytic converter to block up. Who knows? Something's going on anyway. One of the injectors is cooked. I don't bloody know. Fortunately, Anna's taken me under her wing and is driving us around town. Where's the try line? There and there, or here and here? Oh, okay, yep, go. Forward pass. Oh no! Yeah, we kicked their ass. Bo's crook as a dog. I'm just down the beach. It's blowing its guts out. Brought the kids down for a run. And the dogs are over. It's real windy. They're getting sand in their eyes. And we didn't bring a bloody lighter. If only we had a survival expert who could show us how to light primitive fire. Do some parkour. Nice. We made it to the Wolfbrook Arena. This is Nick from M2 Overland. And we're just fluffing around. It was really busy yesterday, wasn't it?
It was, flat out.
And today's cooled off, which is bizarre because it's a super sunny day out there, but what an awesome setup here. This is actually a really good chance to run you guys through the M2 Overland features again. If you've already seen this before, which you might have, fast forward 2 minutes. Jacks at all corner. This is one of my favourite features about this canopy is it lifts off and you've got a flat deck. It's pretty easy to take on and off. There's 8 bolts, so there's 2 at each corner, and you just get your 19mm socket set on the end of your drill, put it on there. There's a wing nut that you connect the jack to the canopy with, crank it up at all 4 corners, unplug your electrics. The electrics just join on at the front here. It's pretty easy. Unplug those and then drive your truck out from underneath it, and the canopy just sits on the jacks. while you're away from it. Fully customizable, so you've got all these different options here, drawers, stainless steel workbench. I keep food in mine, tools and bits and pieces, so you can have that completely open or you can stack it full of drawers. Also multiple electronic options. This one's running a red arc, which is what mine runs, top of the line. There's a switchboard there, and there's also a deep cell battery to charge everything, and that charges off the vehicle with a DC inverter, DC charger, so it runs itself and then tops itself up as you're running. You can also have an optional solar panel on the roof. This is the rear drawer. It fits about 8 guns in there. You can stack it full of rifles. Also a workbench or a cooktop as well, and there's all sorts of bits and pieces you can fit on the back. This is a jerry can holder, or it fits a couple dozen boxes of beers, or you can jam your crayfish in there. It'll also fit a small dog, Jack Russell or Fox Terrier, will fit in there quite nicely. You can lock them in so no one steals it. Mine has got a gas bottle holder on it as well, and a ladder that runs down the back. Fully customised roof rack options as well. This one's running under deck toolboxes. Rubber bead running around the outside of it. Keeps it nice and waterproof and dustproof as well. It's really important to have it dustproof so dust doesn't get into your tools. Coming up the front of the canopy here is a couple of tie down points. There's also tie down points all around the edge of the canopy. Also a 55 litre water container in the headboard. That's more than enough water to last a couple of days camping. And you can plug your hose straight into that, run a pump off it and have a shower if you run it through a gas culvert. It's a pretty awesome setup. Everything's made in-house, so from the design all the way through to the finished product, they CNC laser cut everything, powder coat everything in-house, fold it. It's a pretty good setup, so they carry the baby right from its conception all the way through to the finished product, which is noticeable in the finished product. Come and have a look at the welds on these canopies and the quality. They are top shelf, second to none. They're a much stronger and more robust canopy than those ones you'll get out of China. Those things just fall to bits after a couple of years. The welds crack and she's all over. Buy once, cry once. Check out this mean machine. There we go, I'll be checking out Cam's money pits on the old ground there. Check this out. That's awesome.
Custom bender face.
Look, he's taped with this. I think we've got a winner right here.
Oh my god.
I don't even know what it is.
Me neither.
I don't know what kind of car it is, but I think it's going to win the show. Pretty gangster, right? These guys run pretty good quality equipment. You're probably familiar with ARB. They've got a very strong brand in New Zealand. Top shelf, extremely strong and robust bull bars, these guys. Probably the best on the market. A step above everybody else. I haven't seen a bull bar that comes close to the ARB quality yet. I'm sure there's some out there, but I haven't seen them. I don't know. They really are made for barging bulls, these things. They are, yeah, incredibly strong. These outfits are pretty incredible. They're inflatable, pop top inflatable. That's a good idea.
Yeah, because he pulled those two fucking bolts out, and then as he went forward, the other one. There's a message you asked. What's that? Oh, I said if he threw that, it was a countersunk. It's countersunk and then
All right, we're out the gate. We'll go have a look at some of these mean as setups out here, and then we'll go and see what's wrong with this bloody Legacy. Whoa, crossing swords here.
But Dad, do you know how to make hey Dad, do you know how to make your truck look a bit more better?
How's that?
Like stickers on the windows and decals and stuff. The G-Wagons, I don't know if these, but you know the
This is an old G-Wagon, isn't it?
I think so.
Isn't that what that is? It's pretty awesome, eh?
Yeah. It's a classic bike one.
I think we're in the wrong place. We'll drop the Legacy off. Corey's going to have a look at it. Cars and high performance cars. That's the price you pay for buying a high performance car or a high performance boat or a high performance motorbike, is that they are more susceptible to breaking down and they do require a lot more maintenance. Money well spent though, I reckon. Oh, I think today is probably a good day to ride scooters around Christchurch with Sunny. What do you reckon, horse? $2 pies. I've driven past the sign a whole heap of times, and today we're going to check them out. Oi, no way you can't have a Twinkie. No, he's trying to get a Twinkie out of me. Oh, it's tough life. It's tough, I'll tell you. The only $2 pie option is mince and vegetable. Actually, it's pretty damn good. Want to try it?
No.
Give it a go.
No.
Eat the pie.
No.
Try it.
No.
Eat the pie.
No.
Eat it.
I don't want to eat the bloody pie.
He only wants it if it's mince and cheese.
Or just...
Oh wait, this is mince and cheese.
No, it's not mince and vegetable actually.
Sure? Taste it, you didn't even taste it.
Try one bite.
It's not too bad, eh? Right, it's got no cheese in it, but it's actually not a bad pie for $2. Oh, we're getting cooked. Why don't they say radioactive frequencies instead of RF? Cheeky buggers. I'll unlock it too. they found the connector on the coil was broken. The plot thickens. We got invited to Kaikoura, so we're going to cruise up there and go for a fish. Bloody scratched the Legacy. Pulled over to a rest area. There was a couple of big rocks, and I thought I'll just sneak around the edge of that rock, and hit it in the long grass was another big rock, and my front wheel hit it, rolled it into the car, and left a big scratch and dent on the side. Finally, the first time I've ever got a car that's got a nice paint job and is actually really straight and in mint condition, that isn't a four-wheel drive vehicle, and I have it for 2 weeks and I bloody scratch it. We're down here in Kaikoura and we're going to meet Isaac. He's offered to take us fishing, so we said yes, sure. It's hammering down on the west coast. It has been for the last week, and it's going to hammer down for another week, so we thought the ocean's flat, we'll go catch a few fish, be some interesting viewing for you guys, and a nice change from the boy racer scene. Trent, are you on camera or off camera, bro? You know, this is Trent and Isaac.
How's it going, guys?
And of course Sonny Jim. And we're going to head out to the north bank. I think, where are we going, Isaac? We'll go out to sea. Apparently that's where the fish are. Should stop telling people that there's fish in the ocean. Quite a few people getting upset about that, actually. It's all meant to be top secret, I think. Me and the dogs and Sonny are all a bit green. It's not a pontoon boat, so it's a bit rocky. All the commercial fishing lads that are pissed off at me will be having a bit of a laugh. Oh, delicious sea perch. Yeah, boy. Look what we caught, Sonny. Welcome to Kaikoura. Haven't used these Shimano electric reels before, they're pretty mean. Gun it, hammer to the middle. Yeah, punch it. Yeah. We're out of here. Back on dry land. We're just going to harvest some of this green seaweed. I've forgotten what you call it, but it's bloody good for you. There's some in the middle of that pond, Sonny, but I don't really want to get in there to get it. There might be some more over here. Alright, there's some. This apple tree here has some of the best apples I've ever tasted. Big old red delicious. I don't know if you can grow apple trees from cuttings, but I'm taking a cutting. I'm going to find out. There's also some cherry trees down here. I want to get a cutting off those.
1 for forward and 3 for back.
A bit small over the headrest.
What you got there, bro?
A blow-off valve.
We've got an adjustable blow-off valve for this. We're having problems with the turbo boost, and it looks like it's the pipe that goes onto the current blow-off valve, so we're just going to get another blow-off valve so we can go ksh. Put that back on there. When I knocked the lead off, it must have heated the turbo up for some reason. I don't know why, but there was a bit of smoke coming out from under it, and I'm pretty sure that this developed a crack in it. I can't see a crack in it, but I've had a look through all the lines on the turbo, and it's leaking somewhere because it's over boosting. It's going right up to 20 psi and then back down again, then it will lock on 8 and it's over boosting. The problem developed after I took it into Crow Sport. They said they didn't touch anything, but I don't know what's happened. So I'm going to replace this. I just got a second hand part. Took me a while to find one, and then hopefully that'll fix our turbo boosting problems.
Right.
I don't think this is our problem. I can't see a crack anywhere on it. Oh, how frustrating. Oh, I've gone and dropped the bloody bolt down the side. So I've got some double-sided tape on the end of my Insta360 pole. I'm going to try stick it on it and get it out. I don't have a bloody long magnet thing. For crying out loud.
Will you tell me something, Mr. Lumberjack? Is it 1 for forward and 3 for back? Is it 2 for stop or 4 for go? Boy, ask a whistle punk. I don't know.
Yeah, it just sits in there. Is that right? Yeah. I can't find the turbo leak. There's a leak in the turbo somewhere because it's over boosting.
What do you put it in?
And I've rolled around and I was like, oh, I'm going to have to buy a vape to try and find it. But Dan's got a vape, so Dan's going to blow the vape through the airbox and we're going to see if we can find this bloody leak in the turbo. Yeah, right through there. I might have to give it some arseholes to blow off. Hang on. Let me try. Come on, mate. Come on. Might not be enough.
You got it?
Yeah.
Hang on, let me go again.
Do again. Take a bigger puff, Dan.
We just saw it come out again, so it's under there, that's where it is. We're back on the west coast. It's whitebait season and today's probably the first day that there's a bit of a run because it's been so rough. But sea's flattened off a bit, rivers are flooding. Probably be a wee hit today, I'd say, although it's pretty dirty out there. Really need that ocean to clean up a bit. Back home, check this out. It's a pole holder for those weird teepees that you get around teepees. I've had one for a couple of years now and kind of tried to make one of these, but then saw them online and bought one, and here it is. Cray Performance Kaipoi repowers. Also got some vinyl for the walls. It's stick-on wallpaper, so I'm just going to stick it on, see what it looks like, see if a black kitchen looks good, and if it does I'll probably stick it on to the bloody cupboards as well instead of repainting them. Be the easy way out. No mice. And the seaweed that I harvested in Kaikoura, drying it out, powder it up and sprinkle it in soups and gravies and stews and whatever else. Extremely good for you.